Hello, I'm EG, and this is Crocheting with EG, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about just a couple random things. One of them being my 40th birthday, which, this is my first video that I'm filming out as a 40-year-old, so I did turn 40, and I'm only going to talk about my birthday in this video, not to, like, get you to send me all kinds of birthday wishes, and no, I'm talking about, the only reason I'm talking about it in the video is because, something significant happened, with my channel on, my 40th birthday, and by the time this comes out, I'm, 40 and, probably a month. Because I'm so far ahead in filming or whatever. And then just a couple other random crochet related things. So anyway, let me just start off with the whole birthday thing and just get that out of the way, God. Because it sort of feels like I'm talking about my birthday to get birthday wishes, but I'm not. My channel finally got accepted into the YouTube partner program, so I can monetize my channel, and it's not the level where I can get ad revenue. It's the level where I can open up memberships or get super chats and like all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole membership thing. I'm sort of debating it, and because like somebody mentioned in the comments, and I feel the same way. I don't want it to feel like I'm, like I built this following or whatever, and you're like following my channel, and then all of a sudden my content goes behind a paywall, and I want you to pay a membership just to watch a video. I mean, not that I'm like criticizing people doing that, because like, I was hoping that I could make money from YouTube or whatever, and I can't feel bad about trying to monetize my channel. It's the people that go on YouTube. They like when I first went on YouTube, I never thought I would be monetized, and I was sort of doing the videos for myself. But like when it got to this point, you feel like maybe I can actually make money from my YouTube, and it's sort of a big deal, and so I shouldn't feel bad about like thinking about opening up memberships and all that kind of stuff. But like I agree that I don't like where I would build a following of people that helped create my channel, because I've said many times in the comments that you all who watch my videos and like and have subscribed for some of you from the very beginning, and commented and all that. Like I don't want it to feel like, oh, you helped build my channel and give me the number of subscribers that I have and all the comments and likes and everything, and then now all of a sudden, oh, if you want to see my new video, you'll have to pay something per month, become a member, and you see that video or see it first or what. Like I wish there was a way of like making it where those people see that stuff first, and like subscribers and stuff, without the whole membership thing, or I don't know. I'm still like figuring it out. And then another idea I had was because like I've said it in some of my videos, the crochet stuff has never been, it was never supposed to be like the focus of my channel. My channel, when I first came to YouTube, the very first time, this is like my second time on YouTube, all of my videos it was just supposed to be like a way of me showing who I am as a creative person, not just the crochet, but like everything else that I do. I do a lot of creative things, and I'm a writer first, and then I got into crochet, and I've done artistic things and creative things, graphic design, and I'm also like a collector, and I collect all kinds of things, and I'm into physical media, and it was just supposed to be like a channel like me and all of my creative interests and all of the interests that I have. And so that didn't work, because it was just all over the place, and there's a reason why channels like that usually don't work very well, because the algorithm figures out who your audience is. For like if I post a DVD haul video, then the algorithm finally figures out, oh, we're going to push all his videos out to DVD collectors, and then all of a sudden I post a crochet video, and then it's like, oh, well, the DVD collectors probably aren't going to watch that, and so then the algorithm thinks, oh, well, this channel isn't doing very well, or then maybe it'll reconfigure and then start pushing my videos out to crochet channels, but then all the people that were watching my DVD videos aren't seeing them because they're being pushed out to crochet channels. You know what I'm saying? So there's a reason why people recommend when you get on YouTube to like pick a niche and just like focus on that one thing, and I'm how I, even in these crochet videos, how I'm a scatterbrain and I'm just all over the place, and that's how my creative interests are too. It's not like, oh, I'm just one thing. I just focus on the crochet and the yarn. No, it's that like that. My creative mind. I'm all kinds of creative, just all over the place with my interests and stuff. But I know that if you want to be successful on YouTube, that you need to have like one niche and stick to it, and so that the videos that you make are pushed out to the same kinds of people, and they will those same kinds of people will be interested in all of your videos or most of your videos, and so that's why they suggest picking a niche or whatever. And so I decided to pick the crochet because it was sort of taking over my laundry room, which is now a yarn room, and it was just like box after box after box, and I was just like obsessively crocheting and stuff. So I thought maybe I can just sort of focus in on that, and then the videos that I want to do for my other stuff I can just like put on my website network in the future. And there's I wonder if I could, like, if that would be the kind of videos that I could put for members only. Like if you like my videos so much that my personality or whatever, that you want to watch those videos too early, that maybe I could put that as a membership, and also to kind of like wall that off so that it's not going to affect the algorithm of my crochet videos. But like even that I'm a little nervous about, not because I'm not nervous to like say that I want to make money from YouTube and stuff. I know that it would upset my subscribers if I put anything crochet related behind some kind of like membership paywall kind of thing, and I recognize that it kind of upsets me too when other people do it. But at the same time that they're just trying to make money. But I would never put anything crochet related behind some kind of paywall for a membership or a membership paywall. But as far as all the other stuff, I don't like what I think I should do is I'm sorry, this is just like, this is what this video is going to be, just kind of rambly. I don't have any yarn hauls, shockingly enough. I actually went to Hobby Lobby for on my birthday, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get some like yarn on my birthday. They didn't have any in the remnant section. I was thinking, damn. But so I didn't need any, but you know what I'm saying. So this is what this video is going to be, just kind of like all over the place. But I just want to kind of generally talk about my channel and there's a couple other random things, but I don't have any yarn hauls in this video. I'll put away that yarn haul from the Michaels haul and the Hobby Lobby haul maybe at the end of this video. I don't know. But but I have hang on. I have all kinds of other videos that I want to do, but I don't want to put them here and like mess up the algorithm and stuff. And then also, like you stumble on my channel and you like crochet, but you don't want to watch me talk about the endless collection of DVDs that I have and why I feel like physical media is an important thing, or like show I know you're here for the crochet, but I'm going to show you my I Love Lucy collection and the Mattel dolls and talk, like, what I'm saying. I just don't think that everybody who watches these crochet videos is going to be interested in that. So I just feel like if you're one of my subscribers who wants to just watch crochet related videos, but you've kind of like my personality or whatever, this scatterbrain mess, and you want to see what else I'm interested in, see if any of that appeals to you too, then I can just say in my videos, you can go to my website network, justegg.com, and then all this stuff will be there if you want to. Because I don't want to go through the effort of like making another channel on YouTube, and go through all that process again just for like every single one of my interests. And if I can't make this channel, it's hot because of the heat wave. If I can't make this channel every single one of my creative interests, then I'll just keep it as the crochet and then have all of my other videos on my website network, and you can go there and watch them there. I probably won't make much money from those videos, but how much money am I really going to make from these, even on the ad revenue? I'm never going to have like a video that guess what, I got 50,000 views from this video. It's never going to be that. So that's the general kind of state with my channel. But on my 40th birthday, I did get accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, but it was a kind of a pain because of like the whole two-step verification thing, just all this stuff that and I got locked out of my account for 2 days, and I had to get a cell phone, or that's not the order of it, but it's just this whole mess, but it eventually paid off, and I got accepted into the YouTube Partner Program and all that. But it happened on my birthday, so that was like a big deal. But it just feels like a later video, because I started to film a video like right as I got locked out of my account a week or two ago, or whenever it was. Oh God, it's been like 2 or 3 weeks at this point. It's just all run together because of all the mess that happened. And so I got locked out of my account, and then once I got back in, I just felt like you know, I don't even want to get monetized and all this stuff. And then I finally worked it out and stuff. And you know, got accepted in the program and like got the whole two-step verification thing worked out and just whatever. But I filmed a video like right afterwards, and I didn't even finish the video because I was just like so upset about what happened and everything, and like cussing and just like really upset about it. So I started to film that video, and then I filmed another video where I was more calm about it, and then I sort of accepted that, well, maybe I just probably won't get monetized because of the whole thing that happened, and I just don't know how to work it out. And so I have that video, but now that if I figured it out, or you know, something changed or whatever, and it worked out. Now I don't know what to do with that video, and I sort of like opened up my heart to, you know, you all, and talked about how, because the whole experience made me realize how important, you know, you all are to me and this channel and stuff, and I still stand by all that stuff I said in the video, but I need to sort of, I just feel like I need to like put this on pause. I know it's like my 40th birthday, and the video, like that's generally what I'm going to be talking about, and this would be like the perfect place to, you know, go into all that stuff. But I just feel like I've already talked about this on camera multiple times, and I just feel like I need to focus in on all that stuff in like its own video, and talk about the whole experience of, you know, getting to this point and being able to monetize my channel and all that, and how it wasn't just like an easy process. It was like a whole big long process, and you know, to the point where I got locked out of my account at one point, and then, you know, I thought I was going to lose my channel, and then, you know, it's like and I could use the footage from those other videos and you know, try to tell the whole story in its own video. But so anyway, so that's the whole like 40th birthday thing, like the beginning of this video. But let me just say this. I did when it was my birthday, or it was the day after my birthday, I went over to my brother and sister-in-law's house, and my niece had they gave me $40 for my birthday, because, you know, the whole 40 thing, and so they gave me $40, and they put it in a card, and it was a card that my niece made, and she like handed it to me, and I don't mean to like say I don't mean to, you know, criticize like or sort of talk negative about, like, you know, my mom giving me $100 for my birthday, or my brother and sister-in-law giving me $40 for my birthday. I don't mean to like sort of downplay that, because it was really nice, but like the card that my niece made feels like, you know, like the best part of the gift of my birthday. Like, you know, I didn't even need the money. I just thought that this card is like, you know, the most important thing. But so she drew a card or whatever, and she says like, happy 40th birthday, and it has like 40 on it, and so like this sweet little card, and then on the inside it says you know, it looks like this, and then it says, you are the best. You taught me to crochet and so much other stuff. Love you. And then it has like 40 and a heart. And then it says happy 40th birthday. And then the little thing right here opens up, and that's where the $40 was tucked. And she just says have a wonderful day. And so like this is like, and the fact that she even said like, you know, you taught me taught me to crochet and so much other stuff. I just thought it was hilarious, and like really sweet. And so like that's the most important part of my birthday was getting this card. I mean, I appreciate the money, and the $100 has already gone to yarn, because my mom gave me that money early, like if you saw my other videos, and the $40 that my brother and sister-in-law gave me is probably going to go to yarn too. Not that I need it, but or it may go to something else, I don't know. Probably not, but it's probably gonna be yarn. But so I love that they gave me the money, but like, you know, this is like what I really, you know, this was the most important thing I got for my birthday, and so it was just like really sweet. And so I'm gonna cherish this card for the rest of my life, especially since you mentioned the whole crochet thing. I just thought it was really sweet. And then so when I went over there to my brother and sister-in-law's house, I hadn't been over there for a while, and got to, you know, see what they did with their house, and they, you know, got a pool, and just like it was, I didn't get in the pool. It'd be like, you know, a whale jumping into a pool. No, I don't know how to swim, but it's not like a deep pool, like just like a nice pool. But we had a nice little cookout or whatever, and they did that for my birthday, and his birthday was, you know, a couple weeks ago, and so we sort of like combined them into like one thing, and we brought his gifts for his birthday, and it was just like a really fun evening, and then, you know, my niece gave me the card or whatever. And so, like I said, I hadn't gone out to my brother and sister-in-law's house for a while. And they've, you know, done all kinds of things with their house, and we got to see, you know, everything they did, and how they, you know, moved a couple things around, and and my sister-in-law's kitchen is so nice. God, I'm so jealous. It was really, really nice. Everything all organized and everything. And then I got to see my niece's room. How and she showed me like every single thing in her vanity drawer. Just like she was like really excited to have us over there and see her room. But she showed me a scrunchie that she made, and like I tried to teach her how to make a scrunchie the last time she was over here a couple weeks ago, and she didn't do the triple crochets into, or she did triple crochets into each stitch, but she did just one in each stitch. But this one, it looks like she did 3 in each one. So she must have like seen a tutorial or whatever or maybe she just, I told her that you can do the triple crochets next time, and it'll be like extra curly or whatever. And but she just wanted to do one the first time she was over here. But and it looked really nice, the scrunchie that she made, and she was like really proud of herself, like showing it to me. And I didn't recognize the yarn, but I guess it was one that she had gotten when we took her to Hobby Lobby. And she showed me like she has one of those like reusable like grocery bags or whatever from a grocery store, and she like pulled it out of her closet and it had like all of her yarn in it and her crochet hooks and everything, and she showed me the yarn. It's like one of those white speckled kind of yarns from Hobby Lobby, I think, and it must have been one that she picked out when we were out there together. But it's just like a really pretty scrunchie, and I actually have video of it because I got a cell phone, and I feel like I might not have said this in a video yet because I'm probably going to edit that stuff out to use for a later video. But I talked about getting the whole process of having to get a cell phone after 40 years because of like having to turn on the whole two-step verification thing and get the codes. You have to have the two-step verification on your account to get or to put in to be monetized. And so I had to break down after 40 years and get a cell phone. So I did have a cell phone, and my niece just loved it. I had a cell phone and could text her and stuff. She said, where's your cell phone? She wanted to see what it looked like. She had one of these old flip phones or whatever. Of course, she has one of those smartphones and stuff, but because she was like fascinated that I could send her an emoji, and because usually I would just like text her through an email or something, but I don't have to show the camera the video on the phone. I'll just edit it in. But I got to like film her scrunchie over at her house on my phone. I used the video feature on my phone. And so I did film her scrunchie or whatever, and it's a really nice little scrunchie. And I'm glad that she's crocheting and like enough to like put it in my birthday card of all things. But just like really sweet. So it was just like a really good birthday, and got to spend it with my brother and sister-in-law, my niece and stuff, and see what they've done with their house and the pool and just all that, and get a sweet little card from my niece. And so that's the whole like 40th birthday thing. So hang on 19 minutes. And then the next thing I'll talk about is I got at Michael's $5. It's not a voucher. It's sort of like a reward or like a bonus reward coupon or whatever it is. I hate like all this stuff. I mean, I love it because I can get all kinds of deals, but I hate like keeping track like what things are called, like the reward bonus points that for the voucher of the coupon or like all that stuff. It's hard to keep track of like which is which or whatever. But so I'm part of Michael's rewards program or whatever the hell it's called, and and I earn 6 cents for every, or 6% back in rewards points, or you know what I'm saying? Like trying to keep all this stuff straight, because like this isn't the only like deal thing that I'm involved in, and because like how I look for yarn deals and stuff, and I'm part of all kinds of like rewards programs and figuring out like the percentages of off of this and where I get vouchers or coupons for this or like, and so because I'm a cheap person, and so I'm part of like the Michael's member or Michael's rewards, whatever, and so I earn 6% back in rewards. And so I know that I don't have enough money in my rewards thing, or I didn't earn enough from the purchases that I made from the Michael's haul, because the ring spun was all clearanced, and you don't earn points or rewards points or whatever from clearance sales. But I did get that one skein of the fur yarn, and so I knew that it was going to hopefully reach the point where I get a $5 voucher, but I didn't reach that point yet. I'm still 63 cents away in rewards points to get a $5 voucher, but for some reason I got a $5 bonus rewards coupon or whatever. That's not a voucher, and so I get like $5, and so I'm going to go back to Michael's today and use that. But I wanted to figure out, like, what do I have to spend to get my next $5 voucher? Because I'm 63 cents away in rewards points, or whatever the hell you call it, to get another $5 voucher. And so I figured out that it's weird how many times, like, now I feel like a really old person. I turned 40, and now I'm like trying to, convince the kids, not that any, kids are watching this, that even though I'm 40, I still use math from high school. Like, it's weird how often I use math. Because, like, for years I thought, like, I'm not going to use this crap or whatever. Why do we have to learn all this, X and Z and all the algebra and, like, all these, Pythagorean theorem, or like what? Why do I have to learn all this crap? And then you get to my age, and then you realize, God, I've been using math for, a lot. Or like in graphic design, I'm always using the cross multiplication thing to, like, figure out the proportions for, like, scaling up or down an image and stuff, and come to find out my program does that automatically. But for years I was doing, like, a cross multiplication thing to, like, figure it out, and so I use math a lot in my life, and I'm not just saying that because I'm getting older, and I'm trying to convince anybody that's younger that's watching this, to not think negatively about your school and when you were learning your math. No, I'm just saying it's weird how often I use math, but I was trying to figure out, like, if I want to make the 63 cents to get the next $5 voucher, what do I have to spend that, or like, how much do I have to spend where 6% of that is going to be 63 cents? And so I figured it out. And if I spend $10.50 on my next trip to Michael's, as long as it's not the clearance yarn, then I'll 6% of that will be the 63 cents, and that'll bump it up to the $5 voucher. And so I need to spend $10.50, but it's technically $5.50 because I have the $5 voucher that is like some bonus voucher for some reason. And so I just need to go over there to Michael's and spend $5.50, $10.50 really with my voucher, and then it'll give me 63 cents or however much, not exactly, I don't think, and then I'll be able to get another $5 voucher, and so it's just whatever. I don't know what I'll get. I might get one of those, another one of those taffy, saltwater taffy skeins, because they do have that, but I don't know. It won't be $10.50 because it's $8.99. So I don't know what I'll get, but I'll end up spending like $15 or whatever in there. But I will get another $5 voucher if I spend that money and get something else at Michael's, but. Not that I need anything, but yeah, like I just feel like all I have to do is get 63 cents and more, or 63 cents more in bonus rewards, and I can get a $5 voucher because I already got $5. It just feels like, why pass this up? Because I'm gonna be have this opportunity to get like $10 for free. Of course, I have to spend money to get it, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, and so then one more other thing before I put my yarn away is I've since changed the schedule. By the time this comes out, I'll have already changed the schedule, and you already know this. But this will be the first week where I have I mean, as I'm filming this, these are not part of that, but today is like the first day that my videos are going to be being released on. I changed my schedule because the schedule I come up with was Sundays and Wednesdays, and I changed it to Mondays and Thursdays because for some reason the videos on Sunday just didn't do as well as all the other ones, which is just weird. Like, I even had a couple comments, people saying, "Oh, how did I miss this video?" And I'm like, I have no idea why. I mean, compared to the first time I was on YouTube, like the views and impressions were like way more than that. I mean, it's not like I'm saying nobody watched it. There were people that watched and I got comments and all that kind of stuff. I watched my Sunday videos, but compared to like the other videos that I do, it seemed kind of weird. Like there weren't as many impressions and there weren't as many views for just those Sunday videos, and it's not like they were that different from all of my other videos, and so. I just feel like, and then I even did a little bonus video on Saturday. It was where I was showing off that little twisted knot that little ornament that I made, and how I sort of compared it to my brain, and I put that on Saturday because I thought I'm gonna put it in between the Wednesday video and then the Monday video, just to where the gap won't be as long. And that video did even worse on a Saturday. I'm not saying it did worse, like it just tanked. It didn't do good at all. I mean, there were over 100 views and stuff, but like compared to the other videos that I do and that I post on like Wednesdays or whatever, they just weren't as, like, I don't want to come off as like I'm complaining about, oh, I only got 100 views, because I mean, for most people they would just love to have that many views, and like I remember how I was on YouTube when I first started out, and I wish that I would have gotten 100 views for views for a video. But like, if I'm like on this trajectory where my channel is continuing to improve and grow and stuff, and I got accepted into the YouTube partner program, I need to worry about like why are all my videos on the weekdays getting a couple hundred views, and then one on the weekends only getting like 100, and it seems consistently like they weren't doing as well on the weekends, and so now I'm changing it to Monday and Thursday, but that's why I changed it, just because of the whole, for some reason they just weren't getting as many impressions and stuff. Maybe just because of the weekend or whatever. Maybe because I know that a lot of people post a lot of videos on the weekend. Maybe there's like just this influx of just tons of videos, and they have to kind of spread the impressions and stuff around and all that. So I don't know. So that's why that's why a couple weeks ago, when you're watching it, I changed the schedule to Mondays and Thursdays. But hopefully that'll work out. And then I feel like I'm like leaning on my table like this. I'm just exhausted. No, I don't know why. I have really bad posture too. It's a problem. But like from years of like sitting at a computer like this and like doing designs or like writing or what, I have a horrible posture. And so then the other thing. Other than that, I'm just gonna put the yarn hauls away or whatever, and I do need to take a thumbnail, because I do need to take the thumbnail for that video first, and then I'll put the yarn away and film that. So I'm sorry this video is just sort of like all over the place, but I just wanted to talk about a couple random things and everything. But so anyway. Let me just stop the video. I'm going to take the thumbnail, and then I'll film myself putting the yarn away if you're interested in that. But anyway. Okay, yeah, I just took the thumbnail. That's what it looks like. Or, I mean, I had to move my table, so some of the skeins already fell, so. Anyway, maybe one day I'll do a video and show the whole process. Just a mess, and me crawling my big ass under the table just to get on the other side, because I have to hit the camera button or whatever to set the timer, and then I have to get over here. And there's always like one picture where you can see me crawling under the table like an idiot. But let me try to put some of this away. Or no, let me try to put all of this away. Alright, okay. Now I do know I need to put this True Colors up here with all these other True Colors. So put that one here. Okay. And that's nice that I have another one of those, because it is really nice yarn, that True Colors. So I need to make a nice blanket or something out of that sometime, and that ivory will go really well with it. Okay, the ring spun. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, what I did was I drug all the ring spun out, and I just try to figure out like how many cubes are going to be for the ring spun and how many are going to show. I want as many grouped together in the front as possible, and so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 cubes that'll have the ring spun, and then if there's going to be, it's blurry, and if it's going to be 3 rows of 3. Then I have 15 rows of 3 to put on there in the front, and then all the rest I can just put in the back. So I have the black, so that's 1, and white, and then the pink. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And then the two other ones, I'll put these two purple with this blue together, because that's all I have of those. And then I'll put these two black that I have left over with the blue. And so those will be all the ones in the front. And then I think that'll be good. Like in the back, I have 3 gray here, and then 2 purple, and then one of those orange back there, which you can't really see. It's kind of dark in there. And then I have 3 pink behind these other pink right here, and then I have 3 of those light orange there. And then I have, I think, a white, and then 2 of the grayish. They're white with a gray strand in it back there. So that's what I'll do. I'll put all these on there off camera because it's such a chaotic mess, and I'll do that, and then I should be done with the ring spun at least. And then I just have to find room for all of these that I got at Hobby Lobby, all the ones left. Okay, I have 1 solid, and then I have 2 variegated. So I thought I could put the 1 solid on this bottom shelf, and then the 2 variegated on this shelf here. And I think that's all down here. I was gonna put these kind of striped velvet here with mine, but I think I'm just gonna put these on my niece's shelf because I don't know. These look like, if I was gonna make scrunchies like this, I just feel like, or if I was gonna turn these into scrunchies, it feels like the kind that my niece would prefer to turn into scrunchies. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these on her wall. So there's these. Put away. My solids are getting really full. I have to start using those. I never thought I'd have so many solids because I just love the variegated so much, but you know, they have them in the clearance, so a lot of them now. Alright, that there. And then over here, variegated one. I hate to put this paint party down here because that is what it's called, right? Yeah, I'd love to put that up there somewhere, but I'm just trying to get it on my wall at this point. But that paint party is one of my favorite colors from them. And then this one. Okay. Okay, got all my variegateds there. And, okay. My step ladder. Let's see. I know I need to put. I need to make my tripod a little taller so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I'll put this Baby Bee Soft and Sleek on this shelf. These little skeins. And then this pearl spun with the other pearl spun. While I'm over here, I'm going to check. I think this, yeah, I do have 2 of these. I got another one in the dial-out clearance. I thought I did. So, yeah, same brown. I'll put it next to the other one. And then that chunky, that green chunky Tender Touch Sage. Put it up here with the chunky. And then that other green I'll put up here with these low pill fiber skeins. Yeah, I think that's the same kind of thing. Although some of these are chunky, I think. But I'm going to go ahead and put this up here with all these earth tone colors because it kind of matches. Put it up here. And then those thinner yarns, I could probably push these over, if you can even see what I'm saying. Push those over. Put those 2 skeins of thinner yarn up there. These Baby Bee Sweet Delight thin yarns. Up here. Or one of them anyway. I'll just push this over. And there. It's shocking that I have room for all this yarn. just when I think it's completely full and there's no way I could put any yarn anywhere else. I'm like, oh, well, if I just move this slightly, I can put 2 more skeins there. It's crazy. And then the only other thing is I have this, I love this yarn, metallic, and I'm gonna put it here with the metallic yarn. Move these. Put that there. I do have some other metallics back there, like extras. Push that over a little bit, and it'll keep the extra skein there. Will keep these from rolling out. One of these fell out one day. Put that there, so they'll be in there kind of tight, so they won't roll out or fall out. Or the pressure of it will make it just like pop out for no reason. Alright. That's good. And then this fur yarn. I usually keep all the fur yarns up there with all the other ones, but all those fur yarns up there, I'm sweating because it's so hot. I turned that fan off so it wouldn't drown out my talking. We're going through another heat wave. God, we're supposed to have heat indexes in the hundreds, not like over like 110 or anything like that, but it's supposed to be like high heat indexes for a little while. But this is such a big skein of this fur. There's just no way it's going to fit there. Wait a minute, as I'm saying this, didn't look right. So I feel like I might need to put it over here somewhere, even though it doesn't really go, but it doesn't matter. Like maybe like here on, well, see, this is like stuff for my mom. I could put it up here on that, but I don't know. As long as it's on the wall, who cares? But I might just put it here because there's a big bunch of room there, so I'll do that just to get it on the wall. Preferably, it's going to drive me crazy thinking, why didn't I just do it when I was putting the yarn away? I'm going to put it on the bottom of these so that it's kind of closer to these sort of furry looking yarns like the Huga and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'll do. There, and then these 2 here, and then the only other 2 are, of course, now I had said earlier that could you even see what I was saying or doing? I said earlier I'm going to go to Michael's, and so I'm going to go to Michael's today and probably get like at least 2 skeins, and then I'll get another voucher, and then get another skein probably. God, let me put these on my niece's wall. Okay, and then I guess I'll put these maybe here, and maybe here. That'd be nice. Okay. That's my niece's tower wall thing. And mine with everything put away. I do like all the ring spun there. It sticks out just slightly, but not very much. 'Cause, I mean, if you get really close to it, see, it's not even sticking out hardly any at all. So it's fine. Okay, I guess that's all for this video. At least I put my yarn away. I'm sorry this video was sort of like all over the place and there wasn't like a clear focus or anything, but I just wanted to talk about the whole 40th birthday party thing and you know, my channel being accepted into the YouTube partner program, which is a big deal. And how appreciative I should have. I'm sort of saving that for the other video, but because I've already said it before in the video where I talk about the all the stuff that happened when I was trying to get into the YouTube Partner Program. But I did, talk in detail about how much I appreciate you and all the fact that I could even get to this point and could be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program and stuff. This whole experience, the bad part of it getting locked out, and then this whole thing about being able to be monetized and stuff. It's given me such a strong appreciation for you, just for liking and subscribing and commenting and like all this stuff. I'm never gonna get used to it, and I'm always going to be appreciative and all that. But so I wanted to talk a little bit about that in this video too. And it was like the best birthday present, other than the card that my niece gave me, which I have here. I'm probably gonna put it upstairs with all my stuff. I just love it. But so that's what this video is, and then I wanted to put the yarn away and stuff. So anyway, and then what I was saying when I stopped the video that I just did, I'm going to be going to Michael's today and getting like 2 more skeins probably, just to get over the 1050, and then I'll get another voucher. But if I get one that's higher than that, or I guess it would be. So I'm going to have like 3 more skeins to put away at least. 2 I'm probably going to get today, and then 1 whenever I get my next voucher and stuff. But I'll find room for it on my wall. And I'm going to check Hobby Lobby just to see. I'm still going in there. Just because of how shocking it is to go in there and then they still have clearance skeins or whatever. I keep getting them or whatever. I'm a deal magnet, but it's just crazy. But anyway, so that's the end of this video, and a little glimpse at all the other videos because I'm just rambling at this point. So anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. And please, you don't have to wish me a 40th birthday. I sort of already took care of that. I had put the message on my YouTube tab, or like the community tab, so when they accepted me into the YouTube Partner Program, and a couple people told me happy birthday and stuff. So you don't have to wish me happy birthday. If you do, I appreciate it. But I'm just saying, it's just like, by the time this video comes out, I've already been 40 for like a month, so don't feel any of the pressure to wish me happy birthday. But if you do, I really appreciate it and stuff. So no, I'm just kidding. No, it feels that way. It feels like I'm getting older and stuff. But big 4, oh god. Anyway, doing ridiculous videos and stuff in front of a yarn wall, talking about crochet and stuff. Just my ridiculous life. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.